It's the first week of football. We finally have football coming on, and I don't know about y'all. Me personally, I'm happy as hell that football is back. I mean, it's the first weekend of the preseason. I mean, I truly just am glad to see that football is back. We got football until February every single week. That's college and professional. I personally am I can't wait for this shit to happen, man. I'm so giddy about it. I don't really talk about practice with my friends and shit. I'm just ready to talk about football. And I brought somebody in here this week to go ahead and talk about it. So without further ado, let's get into it. What up? What's good? What's happening? It's your boy Big Herb, and welcome to another episode of Off the Bench. I'm your boy Big Herb, and this week, almost forgot. Be sure to like, share, subscribe on this channel. Like I say every single time, help us grow so we could do more. We on the road to 500 subs, so be sure to smash that like, share, and subscribe. So before I go any further, let me go ahead and introduce this guest for us right now. So, 1 second. All right. Creeping up to 20,000 subs on YouTube. He's a quarter of the Commander King, so we're only one Commander Stone away from completing the Infinity Gauntlet. This man throws more shade than Cat Williams on Shannon Sharp's couch. He never is afraid to ramble like his PI is. Shout out to Gabe. Give it up to the homie of the host of the Rambling with Rio YouTube channel, my guy, Rio Robinson. What's good, bro?
Going on? What's going on with you, big dog? What an intro, man! I was not expecting that, man. I appreciate that. How we doing today?
I'm great, man. It's a pleasure to have you on, man. Before we go any further, I gotta go ahead and give you your flowers, man. So I'm a big fan of your show. It's amazing work what you do with the on YouTube. It goes without saying, man. Somebody and because I'm about to be 40 in October, so somebody that's right young, just right there, younger than me. It's good to see that your way of having people just informing people. Because the one thing about on this channel, I always want to make sure that when you walk away, you're learning something and you're having a good time. And that's the presidents that I see on your channel. So I need to give you your flowers with not just you, but the rest of the Commander Kings. Y'all are doing a great job. So salute to you, my brother.
I appreciate that, man. Like you said, informing is part of it, but at the end of the day, we are not the media, and we do not work for ESPN, NFL Network, or anything like that. So there's an aspect of fun and entertainment that comes with content creation as well. You got to be able to captivate the crowd, man.
Exactly, because I mean, and you can't. The one thing that I will say about this is that when I talk to people like fans and everything, I always sit there and say, well, I mean, I'm feeling all about this, and that, but then they don't know what the fuck they talking about. And,
No.
and I'm not gonna sit there and say, nah, nigga, you wrong, you on the nah, no. I'm just gonna let you just sit there and talk, and then I'm gonna just look at you sideways whenever a major topic comes up, and I'm just gonna I can't take you serious.
And it also feels good to hear people who speak our language. And you know exactly what I mean when I say that. You know, we're talking ball, but we're actually speaking it in a way that it's our language, so we could be us in the process, man.
Exactly. So I mean, well, yeah, man, we got a lot to talk about here on the show today. So let's start off with this one first. So apparently the Steelers are really trying to make a trade for Terry McLaurin. Yeah, let me just go out there and say that shit ain't happening. You got AP that's trying to work out this contract with him,
Yep.
and it's just realistically, it's not gonna happen. We already know the
Mhm.
situation. I mean, they're trying to make sure that. I mean, you see how he's interacting with the rest of the team and everything. He obviously doesn't want to leave here. He just wants to get paid.
Yep.
I'm knocking that, but I'm just saying, as far as this is concerned, still is you traded you put yourself in this situation, and we're not about to go down with you. You traded away King Crash out to Dallas, so I mean, I just don't see it happening. Number one, even if I wasn't a Commander fan, I just don't see it happening because then you're trying to go ahead and you already paid DK Metcalf
Mhm.
33 million off the rip. Now you're trying to go ahead and pay for another guy that's gonna want more than him, and obviously their receiving corps ain't really shit. But I
Yeah,
mean,
it's just DK and some guys, and they got a two-headed tight end monster with Pat Fryer moving now Jonnu Smith over there. But they're receiving. I see why they're trying to add Terry to DK because Calvin Austin, your next best receiver, Robert Woods in 2025. Nah, that's not gonna work.
yeah, that this it's crazy work when you think about it
Yeah,
at the end
very,
of the day. I
very.
mean, but just to get back on as far as what the Commanders is concerned, I just don't see it happening.
Mhm.
It's not happening because we need Terry in order for this to go down the
Yes,
right way.
sir. Mhm.
Um, I also just look at it from the standpoint of this: we're we're in the midst of trying to make it to the Super Bowl,
Yep.
and you not having one of your top receivers, not one of the top receiver, right this second.
Mhm.
Now we see that uh, Debo and the rest of the guys are stepping up and everything, but we need our guy. Terry
Mhm.
needs to come back.
Yep.
Me personally, I feel like he's well deserving in between 29 to 31 million dollars. AP just gonna figure it out. I personally am over it at this point. I really want this shit just to get done because
Yep.
we need to start ramping it up. I don't want to get to a point to where Terry gets sent late and then he's sitting there fumbling, going back and forth and then whatnot. But tell me what your thoughts on about this whole entire situation, bro.
I don't think there's a world where Washington trades Terry McLaurin in the 2025 season. Like that's not happening. Like we got to get something done with Terry, but what people don't recognize is they don't have to get something done with Terry because ultimately, if push came to shove, the team could say, okay, play this year out on the final year of your deal. What's Terry going to do? Hold out for a season and be on the pup for a whole season? I don't think he's going to do that. I don't. I would. They would call his bluff. You're gonna Le'Veon Bell the situation here, Terry. Terry's not gonna do that. He would be here in week one, but it would make a lot of sense for us to just get something done to get him in here as soon as possible. You don't want him having to show up the week of the game and running around with the guys for the first time. You need him building some rapport with Debo Samuel and the rest of the room. Debo and Jayden look great right now. I'm glad to see how much wide receivery things we have Debo Samuel doing. But Terry is our number one guy. They don't want to set the precedent of 30-year-old guys getting 30 million plus, but we're going to end up falling to around $30 million, or they're going to make him play out this last year of his deal. And we're talking franchise tag, and that can get messy. But I think the whole thing with Peters is they're trying to get something done. They're trying to fairly compensate Terry, but they're also in preparation of that gargantuan Jayden Daniels extension that's coming up 2 or 3 years from now. And
Yep.
they want wide receiver one Terry money off the books by the time that is coming. So it's not as simple as just pay Terry, give him what he's asking for, blank check status, but we are all hoping they get something done because this team is primed and ready to. This is my first time in my life being able to say this. I'll be 34 in October. This is my first time being able to say this team is primed and ready to compete for a Super Bowl right now. Ahora. So they gotta get something done with Terry so we can put all the clouds hanging over this organization out of the way so we can just lock in and go on a run, man. It's time.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, I'll be 40, but in October, but I didn't. I was 6 years old when they won the last Super Bowl. I
Mhm.
don't even remember half the shit I did yesterday. Let alone just remember what happened at six
That's a
years old.
fact.
I didn't even. I really start following this team in like '97, and I mean that was a 8-7-1 year, and nothing compared to what this year has been. So, yeah, Adam Peters, please get it done. But at the
Yep.
same time, I'm also looking at it from the business standpoint.
Hmm.
So I mean, and the one
Got
thing
to.
I said in prior episodes, as far as this is concerned, you have to for Terry, you have to think: do I want legacy or do I want money? Okay, you get the money, cool. You're gonna be sitting over in like Arizona or
New England.
New England, and you ain't going nowhere. You have the money.
Hmm.
Congratulations. Or you can go legacy. Yeah, you're gonna have to take a little bit off the top, but at the same time, you're getting paid like a top receiver, and you're going after championships. You look at situations with Philly. You don't think AJ Brown deserves $33 million a year? I mean, that motherfucker took a pay cut just to stay, and
Hmm.
he's been to two Super Bowls already, won one. I mean,
Yep.
it's just it's kind of like how Tom Brady went. I mean, and
Yeah.
you realize how much money that dude could have got on this damn team on the Patriots for years. I
Hmm.
mean, and he's taking pay cut after pay cut after pay cut just to get championships. And here's the thing: you win here, you ain't got to pay for shit anymore.
Yeah,
You
you're
know,
good. You're good. You're good here for the rest of your existence. And with the Brady situation, it definitely helped that his wife was like the face of Victoria's Secret for over a decade. They had some extra income coming in, but Brady was the system in New England. When you have one of the transcendent faces of the league at the quarterback position, they are the system. And ultimately, guys come and go. But as long as the nucleus of Bill and Brady was there, they had a chance every single time. Bro, they had Brady was throwing the white receivers and they were in the Super Bowl all the time, bro. Like that's unheard of
the fact that we looking at it now, Julian Edelman is actually up
for the Hall
for
of Fame.
Hall of Fame now. Just
Crazy.
let that sink in, because he wasn't shit anywhere else, and he just stayed in New England and became
Yeah, man.
a Hall of Fame caliber receiver.
Julian Edelman looked like he'll write you a mean oil change. Give you a good deal on that. I'll tell you what, you know.
Yeah, look here, he's the Boston version of your uncle with the cigarette hanging out the top. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
that carburetor's gonna cost you a couple
Oh yeah.
$100 right there. But nah, dude. So, but we getting into training camp right now. So let's
Mhm.
get to it. So Brandon Coleman took a hit this past weekend, and what happened on this past Monday, Coach DQ went ahead and said that he took an injury, but he didn't really disclose it. Another thing that AP and DQ has been doing as far as keeping things close knit, not telling everybody about it, but he said that he's not going to be practicing yesterday. Obviously, today they're on their way to New England. So, do you think that he's actually going to play this week? I mean, I know it's a preseason game, but you want to get that engagement in practice with the actual what's it, the duo practices now
Yeah, the
that's
joint
going
practice
the
with the
practice.
New England Patriots. Yeah, I would love to see him out there for the joint practice because that's like the closest we're gonna see to like game action before week one. And if Jayden's touching the field, I need the best 5 linemen on the football field. I don't need to see Jayden this week. Now that we know that the Bengals are playing their starters for probably a half in the week 2 preseason game, I don't need to see Jayden Daniels on the football field. So if he's out there, I need Brandon Coleman out there. And I believe Brandon Coleman got banged up right before one of our joint practices last year as
Yep.
well. I hope this is not a lingering thing and the injury bug is not something that's going to follow him around. But I'm pretty sure most of this is precautionary right now just to make sure it's not anything serious. But that's a big dude and a lower body injury, so you got to take it seriously.
Exactly. Be sure to, by the way, let's take a break real quick. Be sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe. Hit the
Mhm,
comment section. Tell us what your thoughts are on what's going on with the situation with B. Coleman.
mhm,
Me personally, I just hope it's not something serious. The one
mhm.
thing about the training camp, you just want to make sure that you get to the regular season unfazed and uninjured, and have that rapport with your teammates going back, have that chemistry going, me personally, I just hope that it's nothing too serious. I just want you to get. Here's the thing: you ain't even really got to play on. Was it the game on Saturday? You ain't even really,
Friday night.
you ain't even really got to play on Friday.
Nope.
I just need you to go against in the joint practices so I can see exactly what type of game you're gonna be playing. Um, plus, I really don't want Jayden out there that long. I say a drive and get his ass up off the field.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but anywho, speaking of Jayden is concerned, man. For those of you out there who play Madden, JD was on with Jets and Saquon Barkley for the revealing of the Madden game this past weekend, and yeah, it came out that they was going over the highlights of each of them and everything, and the one highlight that came up was the Hail Mary or the Hail Noah, and JD kind of slipped out and said some shit that we really didn't know because we just thought it was a cartilage injury and told everybody, yeah, I did that off a broken rib.
But bro, he put that in at the end, like, make sure you get that.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, bro, like, I need mom to come up in there. Nah, nigga, shut up.
Yeah, you straight.
The last thing you want to do is have the NFL like, hey, so
y'all didn't report on a broken rib. Y'all told us that it was
what's really going on. So me personally, it speaks to the greatness of him as far as
he finna walk that shit back. He gonna go to the podium and say, man, it was a figure of speech, man. I was just in the moment and I was just like exaggerating a little bit. It was hyperbole. He gonna walk that joint smooth back.
I'm like, dude, like, no, as good as you are on the mic when you talking to the press, nigga, shut up, like, no.
Right.
But no, but yeah, just wanted to point that out real quick, man, because yeah, we got to cover our ass because we don't want no same shit to happen when the prior front office was in there and we not telling anything. So I mean,
65-yard Hail Mary and the deep ball he had to McLaurin in the first quarter and all the running he was doing with a broken rib is kind of crazy.
It really is crazy work. But yeah, I mean, going on to the next topic, dude. The unofficial depth chart has dropped. I'm not gonna come over there and say every single one of them, but there was a few out there that had some people questioning, like, yo, what's going on with this? Me personally, let me start off by saying this. This Big Herb speaking for myself. I'm not speaking for the homie Rio. I don't give a shit because this is an unofficial.
Right.
You got to go ahead and look at it from the standpoint of this. This is an unofficial depth chart, which means it could change tomorrow. It could change next week. It could change whenever. I look at I know this is gonna sound fucked up, but I'm just gonna say it. I look at it as a woman that doesn't know what the hell she wants to eat. So she could definitely change up at any moment, and it's not set in stone.
And she don't know what she wanted to eat, but as soon as you suggest something, watch how fast that no come out.
Exactly. But no, like I did see a couple things in there that they was basically saying that Bill is the number 5 on the depth chart. They also had a situation where they definitely put Terry in there, so it raises a lot of questions as far as like, hey, so he's gonna get signed soon? And I'm like,
well, the thing is, like, he's still under contract. He's on the team. He's not a free agent. I think a lot of people are forgetting that in this process. He's still a member of this team for 1 year. He's under contract for one more season. So of course he's right there on the roster. But the early depth chart, like, they only put that out there because there's a game this week. Like, they don't have a depth. Like, we all know, we all have eyes, ears, and see the timeline, and we've been to practice like you and I. We know Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt is not the 5th running back. We know Jalen Lane's going to be the starting punt returner. And just like they did last year with Dante Fowler Jr.'s designation, they had him listed as a starter, as outside linebacker. It's the same spiel. Like, this is just a list because I'm doing this so I don't get fined. Pretty much.
And DQ even said out there, like, look, I don't want to put this out here. It just has to be put out. So the NFL is making us do it. So it's just like, I'm looking at it from the standpoint of this. I got to put this shit out. As far as I'm concerned, a person who got to put this on, just put anybody on it. I don't give a shit. I really don't care. Just
Facts.
put it on there because I mean, it literally could change. His thing, it doesn't. At the end of the day, it really doesn't even matter who's starting.
Mm-hmm.
It matters how much you're going to play throughout the game.
Correct.
Because I could be a person coming on. I mean, you look at prime example, Brandon Coleman last year was he really wasn't a starter,
Mm-hmm.
or if he did start, he was switching up. You put
Yep.
what's his name, his backup in there a few times.
Cornelius Lucas.
Lucas came in
Yeah.
time again, switching out, switching. I mean, prime example. Look at the Bengals game last year.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely was like, okay, so all right, he's getting in, he's getting
It's
out.
right. They're riding the hot hand. Yeah.
Exactly. So I mean, at
Mm-hmm.
the end of the day, does it really matter about the depth chart, especially on the first game of the preseason?
Nope.
It doesn't matter.
Correct.
It's just like, hey guys, let's not get too deep into it. I only got to put the shit out here because the NFL is making me. So
Mm-hmm.
just last take, what's your thoughts on it, bro?
Yeah, man, I have no concerns over the depth chart, man. We know Jalen Lane's going to be our starting punt returner. Bill is not only not the fifth running back, Bill is closer to being the starting running back than he is to being the fifth running back in my eyes. We all see how much propaganda the team is pushing towards Bill. He looks good in practice. It's a huge week coming up for him with the joint practices in preseason. Nothing really stands out to me. The biggest thing there is the right tackle, Andrew Wiley or Laramie Tunzel. We're doing the thing that the Colts did with Anthony Richardson and Daniel Jones, meaning there's a competition there. I think Josh Connolly is the starter, but Dan Quinn and everybody, they make the rookies work for it, and they're not going to put him out there if he's not ready. So if he looks horrible in preseason and in joint practice, I don't think we see him starting week 1. But it could be a situation a lot like Brandon Coleman was last year. We're not forced to put JCJ out there week 1.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And like you said, DQ just makes sure that they're thriving on competition.
Mm-hmm.
You even look at it last year. Jayden wasn't even the starter for like the first couple practices. I
Yep.
mean, yeah, Mariota, and
A
then
couple weeks. Yeah.
and it was some time. So I mean, and then you look at it as far as like what's going on with what's the name, Josh Connolly.
Yep.
He's not starting yet. I mean, but doesn't mean that he's not going to get those starter
Mm-hmm.
reps by the time the season starts. The main thing I just want to say as far as this is concerned, guys, nothing is official until the very first week
Yep.
of the season. So it's not even really that much to really trip about. We had some people in the comment section. Let's start it off. Dave Sanchez, yo,
What up,
what up,
Dave?
y'all? What's good, homie? And he also says, what if JCM and JL ball out?
Yeah.
I mean, if they ball out, that's great.
Yeah.
I hope that they do. You need these reps in the middle of the first game of the season, and it's their first actual NFL action
Yep.
that has nothing to do with the Commanders. Truth be told, I wouldn't mind seeing them. Jake, as far as Bill is concerned, I wouldn't mind seeing him, but it's until he actually goes ahead. If he shows you like that, those bright spots and everything, I'm gonna be like, okay, bet, get your ass on the sideline.
Yep. I want 10 plus touches for Bill in the preseason. And if he do something with them 10 touches, like then we can start having a tough conversation. We're going to learn a lot about what they feel about him based on how they manage his preseason snaps.
Exactly. And
Jalen Lane going to end up starting in the slot because if he don't, who is?
exactly. I mean, you got Terry, you got Debo, and I mean, yeah, you got Noah Brown, but I mean, if you got speed out there with Jalen Lane,
It's Lane. Yeah. And he's looked very good in camp, and he's looking like some type of blend of young Jamison Crowder with Terry Speed. So this looks fun. I can't wait to see. Those are who I'm most looking for, or our rookie class in general, this week versus the New England Patriots.
yeah. So, but the digging deep into this whole entire practice. Uh, so we're on our way to Foxborough. Today it's the travel day to Boston. It's kind of dead around there right this second. So we're
Sure
gonna
is.
then just talk about a few things to look out for. So Rio, With us going to Foxborough, what are three things that you are looking for in this whole entire joint practice? And the way we're gonna set this up for this episode, you say your first one, I'll say my first one, and then we'll just go back and forth, kind of like Styles and Jada Kiss right now.
Bet that, bet that, bet that. I like it. So, number one, I need Jayden Daniels to show that there are levels to this with Drake May on the other side. They've got a lot of new pieces and moving parts over there, and I understand that Terry will not be there at joint practice, but I need Jay. I remember being at joint practice when Tom Brady and the Patriots came down to Ashburn, and Robert couldn't complete a pass, and Brady didn't throw an incompletion for 2 hours. We were so outclassed as an organization. They moved with such urgency and we were so lax and it was Club J time. But I want us to go up there and make them look like they are a startup team and we're a team geared for the Super Bowl. I know it doesn't always happen like that. Last year, we looked really bad versus the Jets in joint practice. Then we looked good in the preseason game. And then we went up to Miami and absolutely looked great in the joint practices versus the Miami Dolphins. So you don't want to look too into it. But my number one thing is I want Jayden to look like the Jayden that we see every day in practice and the Jayden that we know is coming for MVP candidacy in year 2.
You want to make sure he's hitting a target thing that
Oh, man.
I need to say this real quick.
Caleb, what did I miss? Everything.
I need to say this real quick. I have family who is, I'm not going to say how close, but kinfolk to him. I'm not throwing any shade because, I mean, hey, I don't ever want to go ahead and be there and say, but I'm here for the jokes.
It's funny.
Nothing against him. It's the Bears.
Yeah, it's the Bears. I hate them. Like, they're annoying. Their fans are annoying, and they just coping 24/7, and they use us as a coping mechanism. So
exactly, and I mean, and it is, and I genuinely hope that Caleb has a great career and everything. It's the Bears that I didn't know that I gave a shit about the Bears as far as like their downfall. Because I mean, just seeing the Hail Mary after all the shit they was talking, and then all of a sudden, for a whole entire the rest of the year, you don't win until the last game of the season.
Yep, 8-game losing streak. We broke them boys' spirit.
It's just demoralized. But the first thing that I'm gonna bring up, I want to see how legit this secondary is. I mean, we see how, of course, we know Frozone is gonna lock people down. We got a healthy Lattimore coming in this year. I personally want to see how Famous Amos is gonna look. I mean, the way he looks. Oh
my God!
And the way that he that tip, that bad away to turn into an interception. Beautiful. I that shit was a work of art. And I mean, to see that he's been consistent and to the point that where it's like, hey, I want to go. Dan Quinn always preaches competition, like we said earlier. He already said, "Nah, that motherfucker got the spot. Let's worry about the rest." And he's holding it down. So, and I mean, I know he goes by chill, and we got Frozone. So I mean, this hell nah zone, I want to see how it's gonna turn out, and we're better to do that in practice with another team instead of doing this with against your teammates, because we got an idea what some of our receivers are, but we don't know how they are against other competition. So that's the first thing I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna pass it back to you, bro.
Yeah, I agree on that one too. Like, it's gonna be a very interesting couple of weeks because Amos gets to see Stephon Diggs up close and personal. And Stephon, even coming off an ACL tear, that's a route technician. Week 2, he gets to see Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. So it's going to be a nice little baptism by fire. Get ready for the league. It's a different level of competition over here in the NFL. And it ain't the same as running the ones with Chris Moore and Luke McCaffrey. It's not at all. But my number 2 thing connects to the last couple things we talked about, the rookie class. The rookie class as a whole, I want to see Lane. I want to see Bill. I want to see them get active. I want to see how much they run with the ones when we're out there. I want to see Josh Connerly Jr. versus another team, bro. You pretty much have a cheat sheet at practice every day because you see the same offense all the time and install, and you kind of have the answers to the test already. You know the tendencies and stuff. you're playing other teams on Sundays. So this is the closest we're going to get to real game action till September. So I want to see how these rookies act. I want to see Kane Madrano, who moves as well as any linebacker, if probably the fastest linebacker on the roster already. And
most athletic,
definitely most athletic. I want to see these guys out. I want to see Amos put the seatbelt on Stephon Diggs and Pop Douglas, because he just checks all the NFL star DB aesthetic boxes. You know, he has the swagger, you know, like the way he walks, the way he struts on the field, his ball skills. He has size and speed. You know, we were dealing with a corner that wasn't NFL size, and then another corner that didn't have NFL speed. He's a blend of both worlds. I'm excited to see the rookie class. That's number 2 for me.
Definitely. We also got another comment by Dave. He says, bruh, the Chargers depth chart can whoop third string in preseason. Washington to be a
belt to ass on the Patriots.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't care about the results of the preseason. I just want to see guys. It's eye test. Test.
And that's the main thing I want to see. I just want to see people just go out there and compete. Mm-hmm. Like I said, compete. Make sure you get out with no injuries. That's the main thing. Right. Also, we got another comment in here. What's up, fellas? Any word on the defense working on tackling yet? The fuck is Michael D? He has improved, even just a little. I'm a question. Nah.
I mean, it's Michael Dieter. That's a player we hope never has to see the football field.
Exactly. So I was in New Orleans when he looked like a damn turnstile. Like looking. I call it the Olay blocking system. And that's definitely what it was looking like.
For sure.
It looked like a damn bull fighter. It just, the hell with. Please find somebody else. I just don't like Michael Dieter out there. But yeah, it's as far as the tackling. I mean. Hopefully, I mean, you going in there practicing. I mean, we'll figure it out on Friday. I mean,
and we're going to see tomorrow, too, because they don't really let you tackle your teammates in practice anymore. You can pretty much just stud. They've taken away the physical aspect of NFL practices. So we're going to see in these joint practices in this preseason game Friday, the people who do play, whether there's been an emphasis on tackling this year, because Lord knows we were not tackling a running back soul last year.
Yeah, that part. But also, Dave says, also, I want to see KJ Osborne play instead of...
Right. I call him KJ the Friendly Ghost, man.
Yeah. I mean, your whole entire play last year was negated to a holding penalty.
Yep.
That's not good, bro. It's, not good. It's just like, hey, man, we got to do better. Personally, I'm at a point right now where I'm just like, man, I just want to see some football. I want to see nobody get hurt. But going back to what we were talking about as far as with the whole situation, I'm with you. My second one is I want to see how Bill turns out. Mm-hmm. I want to see how he looks as far as going up against defenses. I want to see as far as what can he actually produce. Because it's one thing to go against your teammates in practice.
Yep.
It's also looking at a situation where you could just be like, hey, man, I did this against my defense at home, and they look like Swiss cheese in practice. But what are you looking like against the actual NFL defense? And I mean, it's just something to look forward to. We got some more. This is the Rio effect. We got more people in the comments section.
Let's go.
All right, what up, guys? I went yesterday to training camp and got an autograph from Bill.
Hey.
I asked him, you getting 800? He said, I'm going for a broad.
He said, I'm going for a band? Okay, see, I like that.
Yeah, that's it. Look, I know I'm getting old, but I also like that swag. If you're a player, you got that swag.
Talk that talk, man.
Talk that talk. Hey, man, go ahead and talk your shit. Mm-hmm. I'm with the shits, man.
I'm with that, man.
Yeah, so another one we got Mill on here. Are you guys not a little nervous about with AP coming to Boston and chatting it up with the Pats GM? They have cap space.
Nope.
Not one bit. I'm not worried. Like
Nah.
Rio said earlier, like he's still signed under contract.
Yep.
You really think in this year, this is the closest that Terry's ever been to a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is the deepest run he's ever been in the playoffs. Is he really gonna just be like, nah? I don't think I ever want to. No, he's gonna play.
I have full trust in Adam Peters, and I am not a part of the people that are demonizing the GM or the wide receiver in this process. I just want a resolution to come out of it.
Exactly. And next one is
What up, Trey?
Uptown Dre. What up, Dre? Yo, brethren. Could Kane Madrano have a major role in defense, or is he just a special team player at this point? Um, I think that he'll get some snaps.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like how you gonna take Bobby Wagner off?
Yeah.
You're gonna take Luvu off. I mean, you have these guys, these yellow gold jacket players playing right now. So I mean, yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna. It depends on the package, is what
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say. And I mean, because you can go ahead and have a what's the name, pass defense package, and Kane Madrano be the fastest guy on the field, and hey, Kane, we just need you to occupy this section,
Yep.
and we'll let everybody just do it. So I can see it, but also it's just like, hey, I think right the second, because he's in his rookie season, yeah, it's probably more or less going to be
Special teams.
special team situation, and
Mm-hmm.
that's not bad. I mean,
Yep.
shit. I mean, you look at what's the name? Some of the special team players. Look, we had the best coverage on special teams last
Yeah.
year.
Tyler Owens, Nick Ballore, and Jeremy Reeves, some demons out there, man.
Exactly. They all on demon time.
And that's okay. That's a role for you. I think Cam Madrano's more a piece for the future defensively, but that type of speed and playmaking ability, they'll find a way to get him on the field at time.
Quills, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Also, McNichols might get swapped out for Felton because he's fast and they had him fielding kicks. Don't sleep on him. He's got speed for real.
Very fast.
Mm-hmm. But in the New England games, yeah, most definitely. So I'm with the shits. I definitely am here for it. I just like I said, I want to see combat. Dan Quinn has sold me a bill of goods that at my age, I'm just
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like a whipped dog all the years watching this team, and it's just
Same.
like for somebody who could give me hope,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Hawkeye and the Avengers. Don't give me hope, and then you fuck this up. It's definitely like something to look forward to.
I have unwavering confidence in Adam Peters and Dan Quinn to put out a winner on the football field at this point.
Exactly. And but getting back to it, homie, what's your third thing that you're gonna be looking out for this practice?
Year 2 players that underachieved in year 1. Luke McCaffrey, Ben Sinnott, Johnny Newton, Jordan McGee, Dominique Hampton. I need to hear these names being called. Luke McCaffrey, he has suddenly become very important this offseason with Terry's contract situation. So he's out there getting a lot of action. Do something with it versus another team. Ben Sinnott, we took you in the second round, brother. We took you in you and Johnny Newton. This goes for both of you. We took y'all with premium draft capital. Ben Sinnott, you need to be able, by the end of this season, to give us the confidence that you can take the reins when Zach Ertz decides to hang it up after we win the Super Bowl in February. Let me cook. But Johnny Newton, I'm very intrigued by how they're going to use him because I've seen him as like the fourth in the rotation D tackle so far. It's been Kinlaw, Payne, Eddie Goldman, and then Johnny Newton. That was our first of 3 second-round picks last year. And Dominique Hampton, that's a name that is never said out loud in practice, a name that's never tweeted out. He's in I could get Cutville if he doesn't have a good joint practice session / preseason games. All 3 weeks he will be playing. So we need to see something. And Jordan McGee, they have all the confidence in the world with this guy. Can he stay healthy? And what does he look like again in game situation in the preseason? I want them on the field a lot. Like they could play a whole preseason game. I'm not going to be mad.
I agree with you on that one because I mean, if we could actually get because I said this a while back, if we could actually get McGee on the field and let him do his thing, look at what Louisville could do
as a pass rusher.
Because I mean, him working out with with Kerrigan. You also got another Hall of Famer on the side with what's my man's name?
Von Miller.
Miller.
Yep.
It's I can't wait to see this.
Hell yeah.
So Jay also says JCM taking the running back 2 slot. He can.
That's possible.
Brian Robinson could go ahead and take that spot. But like the homie Rio said in the tweet the other day, he's got a side quest that he's doing right now, and I just want to see what Brian Robinson do. So
you talking about punt returner Brian Robinson Jr.
He's on the Spider-Man side quest right now. So
hey, my boy out here collecting trophies.
Collecting skins and shit. Of course, I'm gonna keep it a buck too. Yankov looked like he got game. He's smaller than the other tight end. He could be a tweener, though a wide receiver and tight end.
If Ben Sinnott don't turn out what we need him to be, Yankov will surely get him up off that field.
Yeah, because the one thing I would definitely say about Sinnott, that motherfucker could block his ass off.
Oh, hell yeah.
I give him credit to that. But at the same time, we didn't draft you this high to go ahead and be a blocker.
Or a fullback. We didn't draft Kyle Juszczyk in the second round.
Thank you. Kyle had a decent has a good career, but dude, I need more.
I need a tight end. I don't need no fullback. It's 2025, bro. Mike Sellers is not walking through that door in 2025. I need a tight end.
Shit, dude. The way this dude looks, shit.
And the way Jayden likes to throw it to the tight. Jayden loves Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz is his favorite target.
Yeah. Me personally, I'm looking at it from this standpoint. If Sinnott ain't out there by week 5, like consistently, I'm questioning every single thing about him. Because at this point, you had a whole entire year. You've been in practice. You know the scheme. Now it's time for you to produce. It's time for you to get open. You need to go ahead and produce at this point. I don't know if Jayden's gonna just be looking for you or whatnot, but hey, it is what it is. Mel, thank you for going in the chat today. I'm gonna need Johnny to ball out because we drafted him in the second. Yes, I have been saying he is playing Where's Waldo right now. Yep. I have not seen him do anything like I said.
You probably don't recognize him too. He cut off the wicks and lost insane. He been on the same weight loss routine as me, so he looks like a completely different human right now. You probably don't even know him if you see him.
Yeah. Also, how come Newton lost all that weight?
Right.
Yeah. Hey, me personally, I've even heard that they put them in at like defensive end packages as well. So if you can get off the edge and contain, hey, I'm all for it. So, what else we got here?
Show me something though. Give me something.
Something. At this point, yep. Make an impact play or something like that. Y'all see the rumor of Terry for Brian Thompson?
Yeah, there's no way in hell that's a rumor.
It's definitely not gonna happen.
The Jags would need to be like stripped of a draft pick if they did that.
Here's the thing. I love Terry.
Same.
If they came over there and offered Brian Thomas right now,
I'll drive Terry to the airport.
And it's nothing personal. It's business, and that'll be a great. Look here, we would be pissed off for like 5 minutes.
I would not be pissed off. I would say it's gonna hurt me not having Terry on our team because what he means here. But Brian Thomas Jr. and Malik Neighbors are bona fide stars already after 1 year.
Exactly. That's a great business move for the Commanders, but for Jaguars, they would look stupid as hell if they came.
There's no way that's an actual rumor because Brian Thomas Jr. he checks off every height, weight, speed, he's like a 6'3", 4'3" receiver. He's your vertical threat and your possession. There's no chance that they even consider that. He's the wide receiver 1 in Jacksonville. Him, Hunter, and Diami and them, and they're gonna get busy out there.
Yeah.
Or on paper.
Bill even says, yeah, that's no way that's happening. It's not happening. Uptown Dre, Ben Sinnott needs to be our starting fullback, halfback, tight end now and beyond. Time to transcend this season. Like I said, if he's not doing shit by week 5, I'm questioning everything. Because at this point, dude, you need to show us something. I mean, one catch for one touchdown, yeah, cool. I need you more than just on a one goal line stance. I need you to do more. And yeah, the receiving corps wasn't that great last year, but I mean,
Yeah.
everything should be able to open up a little bit more. You got Terry out there, you got Debo out there. Lane should be able to get some passes, at least about 40 this year. You got
I love that Ben Sinnott can block, but that's what we paid John Bates a 3-year contract for. So I need him to be a tight end. I need him to be the younger version of Ertz. I need him following Ertz around the building to become everything that he is, because Jayden loves Zach Ertz. He looks for him every play.
yep. And what was it says facts, and with Lawrence as his QB, most definitely he's not
Yeah.
going nowhere. Q. Luke needs a lot of work, y'all. Shaking my head. He's cutting his routes too short. Jayden threw a few dimes, and he just wasn't in the right place.
Yep.
I'm gonna say something from the Commander Kings that I think everybody who watches that show is thinking. That's how a white man runs a route.
Shout out to Luke McCaffrey, but like with Luke, like I keep saying this, like if Luke can just be like a contributing wide receiver 4, I'll take it. Like he's still learning the position of wide receiver. This is what his 3rd season as a receiver in his life, 3rd or 4th. He was a quarterback. So if he could be a contributing back of roster wide receiver and just when in a pinch and give me the De'Ami Brown 300-yard 2 or 3 touchdown season, and I'm good with that for Luke, because I don't want to depend on Luke, because Luke's not very talented.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's facts.
it is what it is at this point. I mean, my thing is this: as far as Luke is concerned, like you said, if you can give me just a few catches here and there, hey, look, you did enough for me.
Hey, catch a touchdown. If you give me 2, oh my God, we jump for joy.
I'm telling you, man, Ryan Grant all over again.
Yep, I'll take it. If you could be Ryan Grant, success story.
Mill says, assuming Terry is paid this offseason with upcoming free agency, we have who is the number 1 or 2 guys we are letting walk.
Oh, I don't even have the bandwidth to think about next offseason yet.
Yeah, that's way too down.
Ask me in February after we play at Levi Stadium.
Yeah, that part. We got last one before we go into the last part of it. Marcus, what up, family? With Terry out, it's more work for the younger wide receivers. It will benefit in the long run. I couldn't agree more, because you have a situation with Jacory. I mean, the way he started off, not Krosky Merritt, but
Brooks.
He started off on fire. I loved it. I want to see more of it.
Yeah, back together Sunday when we was both out there. He couldn't catch a cold.
Yeah, I mean, it just I'm for the shits. I want to see this last part go down. Like, hey, man, you showed me you played in Alabama, you played in Louisville, you showed us how great the whole entire situation is. I mean, I'm for the shits. I want to see this go down. But to finish off this last part of the joint practices, like I said just now, I need to see what the wide receiver group is going to be doing. So you need to show me something.
Yep.
We already know what Debo is going to bring. We already know what Terry's going to bring. I need to see what Noah Brown's going to do as far as just staying healthy. I need to go ahead and see what.
Y'all could bank on Noah Brown missing games. He ain't never got through a full season in his entire career. So you can bank on Noah Brown missing a handful of games.
Yeah. I need to see what the rest of these guys are going to do. I need to see what Jacory's going to do. I need to see. What's the homie from Dallas that came in here that played receiver? Is he even going to
Michael Gallup? They don't even talk about that man.
We don't. I mean, I just
big week for him. No, big week for everyone who doesn't get their name called by the media at training camp. You're playing against another team now. Go show us something. Go make a play.
Q don't listen to Kime and these other bozos. Connolly Jr. isn't struggling; he's learning. Bond was eating his food, but it's fucking Von Miller that season.
Yeah, it's one of the goats, bro.
I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I really don't, unless it's B Mitchell Finley. I really don't listen to the radio that much.
Yeah, I
And
don't. Not anymore. I don't either, man.
I don't. It's just, there was a time and place that I used to just listen to 980 and 106 like that
Oh, I
consistent.
listened to it religiously. I woke up and heard it and let it play all day while I do my normal task.
Yeah,
Not anymore, though.
yeah. That's why I listen to people in our community now.
Yep.
I mean, at least it's it doesn't feel like a narrative. It just feels like everybody's gonna say what this how they truly feel when you click on the YouTube.
And it's dry. It's dry. I call the local media tumbleweed talk. Like the shit is boring. It's like listening to paint dry on a lot of these shows. There's no personality or charisma, but shout out to the local media though.
I mean, hey, shout out to Lake, shout out to
Yeah,
Miss
shout out to
Candy
the
Waller. Those
shout
are the
out to the
people
real one.
those are the people who I take as like for real. But nah, like I mean, but in the meantime,
Von Miller should be eating the lunch of Josh Connolly Jr. He has the best bend I've ever seen an edge rusher have here in DC ever. So, and
exactly,
even at 36, I expect it to look like that. We can't give Connerly a real assessment till we see him this week in actual game and joint practice action because they've
exactly,
wore pads 3 times. They don't even hit in practice. What is a lineman supposed to do?
exactly. I mean, for those of you who actually did play football and with pads on, you don't get the real look
It's
until
different.
you actually put them pads on because now you could actually engage. You can go ahead and move that guy around or whatever.
Very
Marcus,
different.
I want to see competition with all the young players versus New England. I agree. I couldn't
Yep.
agree more, bro. Um, yeah, it's just I just want to see how this is going to turn out for us. And I mean, and I truly believe that everything is going to work out in the way it should. I'm going to keep preaching this over and over.
Yep.
Go in there, compete, don't get injured. Let's go. Let's go back
Yep.
home. Uh,
Every day that we get out of practice, joint practice in the preseason, that an injury does not occur was a success. If we stink it up, cool. You know what time is a good time to stink it up? In the first week of August and not in
yep.
September, October, November, or December, and especially not in January. So I'll take a stinker over the injury bug starting to bite us, and I'm going to knock on wood while we're here, too.
Shit.
Yeah.
But not like Skin said, they garbage. Truck juice now. And that's why I
Mhm.
always say right now, and I'm gonna say it, be sure to like, share, subscribe. Go
Yes,
ahead
sir.
and hit up what's his name, Rio as well, because he's
Sub up my guy.
20K. So get that man to 20K.
Let's
So
get my guy. Let's get my guy to 1K, man. Let's get my guy to 1,000, and let's get him. Let's get his chat. Let's get the channel monetized and cracking, man. Make sure y'all sub up to my guy.
most definitely. Mill says Connolly will be fine. He has great footwork as a rookie. Give homie time. Yes,
Yeah,
most definitely. I'm
agree.
not even worried. I'm not worried about it because
Nope.
here's the thing. They were saying as far as like yes, his pass blocking is really good,
Mm-hmm.
but his run blocking was the one thing that we need to worry.
Oh, he'll be all right. He'll figure it out as long
He'll
as he
be
can protect
fine.
5.
He will be fine. I'm
Yeah,
trust me. I'm not, that is nothing I'm worried about right this second. You
correct.
give him time in this offense, and they're going to develop, and everything will work out fine.
Bingo.
Also, Walker says, I'm leading with that the Kane height. Yes, I would. The way he look, his speed out there is. This is a really athletic defense now, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm thoroughly just loving everything, single thing about it. Just real. What's your thoughts, bro?
Hey, preseason is a better time than any for a guy like Kane Madrano to go out and carve a niche for himself to get on the field a lot earlier than a lot of us anticipate. While we expect his main role to be on the special teams, that does not prohibit the coaches from putting him on the defense this year. That type of playmaking ability and speed, he was the fastest linebacker in the draft. You can't keep that off the field too long, especially if the guy is getting and understanding the program. So, what better week than the next couple to show them that Washington was very efficient with their only 5 draft picks this year, and that all of these guys are playable in year 1.
It got me thinking like how the Steelers were with their Steel Curtain draft. I mean, they hit when I tell you that they hit on every single pick.
Efficiency.
I wanna say out of like the 5 picks that they had, 4 of them were Hall of Famers.
Sheesh.
So Yeah.
Yeah,
If
that's
AP
a
could
good
get
draft.
this to where with this efficient draft class,
Mm-hmm.
give him a statue now.
Yep.
I mean, I'm talking shit right now, but I mean seriously.
I'm trying to understand the vision, bro. If AP believe in him, I believe in him, man. And show it to me in these preseason games and this joint practice tomorrow. I'm excited to scroll the timeline all morning for updates.
And look here, Ja'Cory Brooks got game. He's got to get the confidence. Trey clamped him, everybody yesterday, including me in the stand.
He clamped you too. That's what I like to see, man. Seatbelts for everybody. Drive safe.
Look here, I want my corners talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
I want them fighting with niggas
Hey,
in the crowd.
I'm a fan that my two outside corners can't speak. Both of them niggas sound like they was on Hooked on Phonics back in the day, bro. That's how I like my outside corners to talk, bro. They look like someone did their homework for them in high school and college. I like that shit. Him and Marshawn, you know, so you gotta listen a little. I know them media members be struggling like a motherfucker when they be talking, bro.
No, because here's the thing. I'm
I
thinking
like it.
about this.
Mikey in the slot is very articulate. That's what's up. My outside corners are dogs, bro. They don't got time to know how to speak. We got to shut shit down on the outside.
No, because here's the thing. I'm looking at these corners, and the first thing I'm thinking about Harlem Nights.
The stuttering dude.
What good dude? Somebody
I'ma spit it out.
you knock the fuck out.
Nah,
You
that's
feel
hilarious.
me? I understand that.
That's how I like my outside corners to be, bro. What they need to know how to speak for, bro. Just because cover. Lock shit up on Sunday, bro. They don't need no microphones in their face.
There's a lot of speed.
Marshawn Lattimore don't be saying shit when they put a mic in his face, bro. I was like, I know John Com don't know a fucking word that he just said.
Oh man! All right, sound Dre. There's a lot of speed receivers in next season's draft. Will definitely target Terry, Oder, and we need younger guys with Lane, Brooks, McCaffrey, maybe two receivers. Like I said, I'm worried about this season right now because I mean I have never witnessed anything like dude.
Like
I,
the great EB said, I'm gonna
I,
be where my feet are.
I like a big ass bitch when we beat Detroit. So
Correct.
I just want to enjoy this year and just I want to enjoy every single thing there is about this whole entire fucking man. I'm having the time of my life that now. I never could sit there. There was a time where whenever people ask like, "Yo, what's your team?"
Yeah, we wore the color so shamefully. And then fans like us, no matter how bad the team was, we were still wearing it. It was like a shame ritual. It was like an embarrassment ritual walking outside.
Shame. It felt like that. And now you can walk out there loud and proud with your commander gear on now. So I mean, me personally, I want to go ahead and just see what it's gonna be like. One second. Next one up. Trey Amos needs that PR.
Nah, he doing just what he need to do, bro. And no translation or nothing, bro. Understand it or don't. Watch him work on Sundays, bro. Him and Marshawn. Let Mikey speak for the group. Just go find Mikey, bro. If you want to talk to Trey Amos and Marshawn Lattimore, find articulate as Mikey Sanders still. He speaks for the cornerback room. We don't need to hear from Jonathan Jones or Noah Igbenogany. So Mikey got us. He's the spokesperson, PR member of the cornerback room, bro.
My nigga said he needs subtitles underneath. Oh man! All right, but we gotta go and get into this last one right here, man. Because I mean, the comment section is lit today, and I have to say thank you so much, guys, and everything. You guys are amazing. Y'all are goats. Be sure to like, share, subscribe and y'all have been killing in the comment section. But one last thing I want to ask Rio before we roll out today, with the stadium getting approved for RFK 2.0. There is the renderings is going to be coming out soon. As soon as
oh my god,
we already know that this whole entire this bill is going to be passed. They're going to make the vote in mid September. Yep. We're going to get there. I'm not even worried about it at this point.
Nope.
What I'm worried about is what exactly are we going to get in this stadium? And I got to tell you, this is the only thing that I give a shit about that I feel like it needs to be in the stadium. with RFK, because it used to, for those who don't know, when there used to be a baseball team before the Nationals got here called the Washington Senators. They moved to what's the name? They became the what's the name? The Texas Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
That stadium used to hold both teams with the Senators and the Redskins.
Mm-hmm.
That whole entire that at the very end where you seen the whole entire just stands just bouncing,
Mm-hmm.
that was just they pushed that back for the baseball games. I need some sort of variation of that. I need to see to where it's like, hey, I need to go ahead and see, like, they put some hydraulics at the bottom of the damn seats. They ain't gotta go wild like it did.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because the way architecture works in 2025, them joints is not rocking. They not about to have no rocking seats in the state of the art dome, yo.
Need to see some form of just give it a steady little bounce and everything, just like this, just to give
Maybe
it.
a section. Maybe they can make like one section.
Yeah,
Like,
I just think that, like the what's the name of that thing? Was the dream seats? Just the
mm-hmm.
dream seats, nothing else. Just that little section right there, just
Mm-hmm.
bouncing up a little bit. Give you that little that look when you're on the field and you see like the stadium rocking. It's gonna be a real what the fuck type moment. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the one thing that I would love to see in the stadium. What's one thing that you would love to see in the brand new stadium?
I'm gonna give you a couple. I'm gonna be quick though.
Mm-hmm.
Um, for those of you that are traditionalists
Mm-hmm.
and want the team to have no roof on the stadium, you might as well start preparing yourself, embracing. It's going to be a dome. Not
Yeah.
only is it going to be a dome, weather is never going to be a factor for fans again. When you spend that much money on a new stadium, fans should never get rained on. They should never have heat strokes, and they should never be snowed on. Miss me with all that element shit. This is not bumfuck Buffalo. This is Washington, D.C. They want to host the World Cup. They want to host the Olympics. They want to host festivals. They want to host the damn Super Bowl in the next 10 years. So it's gonna be a roof on the stadium. Have some good food in the stadium too. Please get us some very fine eats in the stadium. I will tell you this: tickets and food they're going to price us the hell out. They're going to price a brokey like me out, but I don't care. Year one, I'm in that bitch. I will season tickets to the worst section in that stadium and just maneuver my way to good seats every game. I'm in there for year one of RFK 2.0 Superdome. But good food and a roof on the stadium, and I need that rendering. That rendering video is going to hit like going to see Avengers Endgame when it came out. Like, I'm going to not press play on it and go live, and we're going to have movie time with Rio. We're going to freeze frame every second of the video because I've been waiting for it my whole life, because FedEx/Northwest Stadium is disgusting. It's a dump, and it's our dump, but we deserve so much more as fans. So just give us the stadium we deserve.
Man, look at I'm just. Hold on, here's the thing, because I'm going to Atlanta for the Falcons game. When we play the Falcons.
That's a gorgeous stadium.
Man, I hope that we can find a way to where it's like that, because their food, you can bring $30 in there for a whole entire family.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Now, if there's a way to do it, we can do that. I'm open to it.
I mean, listen, but Atlanta, that market ain't the same as the district,
yeah,
though.
but it ain't.
Yeah, that joint, you know what I'm saying?
So, one quick thing in the comment, Mel says, Buffalo's new stadium low-key nice. I'm sure it probably is.
Oh, it looks great. It looks phenomenal. They won't ever be hosting anything other than football there. And to be in DC and building a dome, it's about a lot more than football, even though the primary goal of it is the football team.
Maybe during the summer you might get something going on there. Maybe Taylor Swift wants to go out there. I mean, who knows? I mean,
it looks great. It looks great, but
it's a football thing, because my dad went up there a couple years ago. My uncle, he's from Buffalo, so he's a Bills fan, and there's nothing there in Buffalo except the Bills. And if you go to Niagara Falls, I mean, they really ain't that much up in Buffalo. So I mean, when it comes down to it, yeah, they're not trying to host shit because there ain't shit up there. Same thing with Green Bay. They ain't shit up there.
The Packers are all they got.
Exactly. You got Brocks and the Packers. That's it.
Yeah, man. And honestly, with the cost of a retractable roof, to speak on the next comment, I don't want no retractable roof either. I don't ever need to feel the elements in the stadium. Air conditioned all year long. I don't need a retractable roof. Costs like $500 million more than a translucent glass roof. Give me the glass roof. Let's call it a day, man.
I'll be honest with you. In the beginning, I was thinking that, but then I thought about I remember going to when Martin Schottenheimer was the coach on this team, and I had tickets that was like in the 400 section, and it was raining, freezing cold up there. I don't ever want to experience that shit ever again.
Shit's miserable.
Never
it's miserable. Again. I was a season ticket holder for 3 years. I don't ever want to feel the element. It need to feel like my goddamn house every time I walk in the stadium.
I'm a grown ass man now. I'm not trying to deal with that shit. when I go to a stadium, I want to go. Atlanta got cheap food out there. They do. Yeah. But I mean, it's also like I really just want to enjoy the game. I don't want to have to worry about, oh man, I can't feel my goddamn fingers. Yeah. I want to enjoy that shit. I want to be in the midst of just thinking about, all right, man, it's 39 and 39. How we gonna produce on this one?
It's the cost too. Like with the cost of the experience at the new stadium, I don't need to be precipitated on. I don't need to sweat. I don't need to feel Mother Nature the second I walk in the stadium. I don't need to feel any of it.
It's E says it can get a little warm and humid in SoFi, even though it's a little chilly right outside that dome. But here's the thing, though. I don't understand how I can't. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm an architect because I don't know shit about that. But they have it to where it's like open in LA, but LA is always it's warm. It's never really bad weather out there.
It's always great weather.
It's like a little, I guess, like a little opening that you could just come through in, and because they're able to do it. Plus, it's California, so I mean, you could go ahead and do stuff like that. Well, we got man, number one Mando fan. What's up, fellas? Can't wait for the joint practice. I can't either. I'm pretty sure Rio can't either. What else? Is there anyone y'all looking for in the joint practice? We just said it earlier. I'm looking forward to seeing how the secondary is going to do. That's my number one priority. I believe the secondary is good. Last one by Q before we roll out. I talked to team president to Rio. He made a joke about the moving benches. Shit, let's make it happen.
Yeah, you can make it a little section or something. Just don't think you finna see the entire lower mezzanine of the stadium shaking, because that shit is not happening.
No, I just the dream seats are the only ones that should because the dream seats at Northwest is like it's 2 rows.
Yep,
that's it. Just those 2 rows down there.
Go around the whole stadium for
just that one section.
That'd be fine.
Because here's the thing: when you look at it like that, for two sections, I'm not really 2 or 3 sections. I'm not really worried about. And then on top of that, when you trying to run down the sidelines and you see like this motherfucker just bouncing, you like, what the fuck did I just witness? So yeah, I mean, it's nostalgia. I will pay for that nostalgia.
Yep.
Last one. We're gonna this the very last one because I know my man Rio got to roll out. Mark said the chicken about to actually.
Yeah, y'all tired of that FedEx Johnny Rockets?
Look here. I just want. I at this point, man, I just want to go ahead and just enjoy this game. And truth be told, the only thing that I'm gonna be sad about with this new stadium is there's not gonna be any tailgating.
They're gonna figure out a way where there are tailgate zones and it's DC. They're gonna find a way that we could tailgate and stuff.
But also, I'm looking at it from the standpoint of this. I'm not gonna say where I work, but I mean, I can go ahead and take the metro.
And I'm taking the metro to every game at the new stadium.
Here's the thing: I drive my car to Branch Avenue and take that motherfucker straight to DC, Stadium Armory.
Stadium Armory, hop off, walk right into the stadium. It ain't that depressing walk from Morgan Boulevard at Northwest. It's the worst shit ever, bro. Especially after a loss, you're just depressed. There's thousands of people going to the same train as you. It takes you an hour to get there. Oh, it's the worst.
It literally, I mean, and I'm not bullshitting we're not bullshitting when we say this. It's a legit mile from the walk from Morgan Boulevard.
It's like 1.2, and imagine that with 10,000 people going to the same station
after you just took a loss.
Yeah, man. I took that walk with my son. I
It's
took
not
that walk with my son for the Kendrick concert. My son looked at me like, "What is this like on a game day?" I was like, "Exactly."
so. Don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
Yeah, you don't want that,
but
son.
guys, we gotta end the show right here. First things first, I want to go ahead and say to you guys in the comment section, you guys are amazing. I appreciate every single one of y'all out here, man. This is the Rio effect. I gotta give credit to my man Rio over here. So, with that being said, dude, please inform everybody what's going on with you and what's going on. What can we look forward to with you?
Rio Robinson on YouTube. Shows called Rambling with Rio. Rio_Robinson on 91. Always mixing it up, stirring the pot, and speaking my mind. Whatever comes to my very unhinged brain we got going on over here. So if you want raw, unfiltered Washington Commanders everything content, rock with your boy. And make sure y'all sub up to my boy Big Herb. Met him at camp the other day, and we're now doing this stream. There is always room for new Commanders content creators, and there's space out here for all of us to eat. So make sure y'all sub up to his channel. Y'all smash that like button, all of that stuff, man, because we want to build these. We want to build everybody in the community up because we might be talking Super Bowl in 2025. So y'all want to be locked in with everybody because that shit y'all hear on the radio and in the local media, minus a couple guys, that ain't for us. This type of stuff right here, this is for us.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. Oh, dude, come on, man. You gotta tell us about what else is going on too on the 24th, bro.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First ever Commanders Kings live event. We're doing Commanders Kings live podcast, 53-man final roster predictions and game-by-game record predictions. That's me, Louis T from the Louis T Network, Rico from Street Scores ATL, and the real Ed Oliver linking up in person, all four of us for the first time. We have under 50 tickets available for it. We started with 150 because we're selling 150 tickets. There are still time for y'all to get some tickets to it. Doors open at 5. Crystal City Sports Pub. It is the day after Washington's preseason finale versus the Ravens. Pull up to Arlington. Let's have a good time. Have a little drink, have something to eat, and let's all bond in burgundy and gold vibrations, man.
Just to make sure, the sports bar, not the titty bar.
So, yep. Yeah, not Gentlemen's Club, not restaurant. It is Crystal City Sports Pub, and there'll be parking on the backside of it.
No, because I bought my tickets about a week ago.
Hey, we in there.
So I already told Ed last show, man. We got to get them a shot because I understand none of y'all drink.
No, Lou and Rico drink. Me and Ed don't, but we you know, it's for the vibes. You know, it's the king. We gonna do it. I'm gonna have a drink with y'all, and I don't drink.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said on Commander Kings last week, like as far as like the over under, yeah, I'm just fucking around, but no, we got to. This is the first. We here at ground zero, so we got to go ahead and make sure that
it's the inaugural one, so the vibes got to be right. I feel you.
But yeah, well, shout out Rio Robinson. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Gabe. We got
always.
Guys, like I said, please likes, comment, share, subscribe. I appreciate every single one of y'all, like we always do every single episode. Mm-hmm. Left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders.
Yeah. Peace. Let's get it.